Hey there, so today I wanted to show off this game that I've been working on. This is completely unscripted. I am just gonna, show you around and the shit that I've made, and this is just gonna kind of be the first devlog. And I also want to talk about where the game kind of originated from, so I'll actually do that first.
Oh my god.
How this originated is that the day before New Year 2026, Retro Conquest was reopened. There were some good additions. I thought that there were a lot of good quality of life improvements, but the problem is that the map just kind of sucked ass, because I don't like the Retro Conquest map really, the old one. I like European Conquest more, and I get why they do that, because really European Conquest was limited in ways, mainly the fact that there were a lot of countries that you just couldn't play as, that people wanted to play as because they weren't in Europe. But the problem with this Retro Conquest, the world map, is that it kind of makes it worse for everyone, really, or most people. Most people, I would say, play European countries. They just do. Most people play European countries anyways, so it was only adding like 5 countries or so that people really wanted to play most of the time. And it made Europe so small that repainting actually became an issue of losing an entire country at times. Which it kind of was at times in European Conquest if there were no admins online, but I'm talking about there can be admins online and you can still lose your entire country. And it also made it so that, you can just take over everything. So ever since this update happened, European Conquest has been completely dead. And this was kind of when I got the idea to genuinely make my own Conquest game. And so, about 2 months later, I bit the bullet and I actually did it. Yeah, so this was when I made the map. Cause earlier that day, I was kind of talking about Retro Conquest and kind of some of the complaints I have about it and some of the issues that I have with it. Not that I hate Retro Conquest, it's still a fun game, but I just think sometimes it's just not managed the best. And so I decided that I was just gonna handle it myself, and that's what I did. I made the map, I've made overlays, I've made cities, not all of them. So let's take a look at it then. So this is one of the overlays. Because we're placing cities, it's kind of enabled by default. But, I'm gonna remove this soon, so you can just kind of make whatever you want. But, yeah. And something that I did for the cities, because, I'm a lazy bum, I made a script that sets the name that's in the GUI, so it's just easier to copy. But yeah, I've made a lot of cities so far, and so has the other dude I'm working with, that being Henry. And he also made the entire lobby, which I'm going to show off when I play the game. But then there's also the RP menu and a city rename feature. Now there is a very big bug in the game. The update button in the RP menu, when someone else joins, updates that other person's UI, not yours, which is fucking weird. And I don't know why that happens, because the way that I program the code is meant to be correct. So if anyone wants to help me fix that code, just pop that shit down below. So let's go into Southern Europe, and if you look, there's a lot of cities, and you can change the name, and if you don't want to, you can just press enter. So all there really is right now is the map, the lobby, which is very cool, and Henry built that. I made the map, and I did all of the programming. He did some of the building. He helped me place some of the cities as well. But if we go back to the lobby, he found the flags and he found the paintings, and we kind of just decided on that. I also did a lot of the UI work. And he built basically the whole lobby. I found the frame because he couldn't really find the mesh. Yeah, I'd say that we've made good progress with the game so far. Honestly, it's turning out very well. So yeah, that's about it with the game itself. We actually made a lot more thumbnails. I'll show you some of them. But yeah, if you want to play the game, here it is. I'll put the ID in the description. So peace everyone. I'll make an update video about why I've switched to a new channel soon, I promise. But yeah, bye. What the fuck?